Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new, I am so glad you found me, and if you have been here before, oh my God, you came back, and I am so glad that you popped on. Thank you. My name is Alonda Carter and I'm a recovering Hunbot. On my channel, I cover r/anti-MLM and also leverage my personal Hunbot experience. I cover other Reddit material from time to time, and if you're interested in some kind of Reddit material, just let me know, drop it in the comments. And I draw my expertise as an instructional designer to give you tips on how to create awesome online courses. Today's video is a little bit different because one of you guys, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who, I had put out the question and asking if you would like for me to share with you some of my Hunbody posts, and you said yes. So I was like, okay, well, cool. But now I have to find them, meaning I need to, like the whole Facebook memory things. So that's going to take me a while to do that. And I'll be gathering those up as they come up. So I thought what I would do is kind of share with you my evolution via my Facebook banners, because they've definitely changed. And also share with you some of the posts that I ran when I ran groups as a Beachbody Coach. Now, as a Beachbody Coach, you're supposed to always be inviting people. That's one of the vital behaviors. Invite, invite, invite. So you have to have something to invite people to, whether it is free or paid. A paid group technically is when someone buys a challenge pack. These days it's with Beachbody On Demand and then Shakeology. Got to get on that auto ship of Shakeology, And really it was really drummed into your head that no one should be in your paid group. I mean, if they have Beachbody On Demand, if they have a program, great, but they can't be in the paid group unless they're on a Shakeology. Myself, I didn't follow that because I was like, you know what? If you got something from me, it doesn't matter to me. Let's put you in here. So, I've bent the rules, I guess I've always been kind of, a rule bender, breaker kind of a thing. And so I thought what I'd do is share with you some of the things that I posted in my groups. I worked really hard on my content. It will be a bit horrifying for me to kind of put it out there for you. I will say, in running these groups, it was exhausting in so many ways, and I'll probably talk about that as I, get through it. So today, let's go ahead and see what Alonda's world was like when she was busting her hump to get people to buy stuff and join her. Okay, I had this as my banner for like the longest time because my posts on Facebook primarily were all about rescue dogs and trying to save dogs in Houston, around the country. I mean, that's like all I posted, and I'm sure that became really, really annoying. So this was one of my, very first banners, or I don't know what I had before then. I really don't, but I know this was up there like forever because I wanted people to know that I was totally against animal abuse and all that sort of jazz. Okay, and I apologize about the mouse clicks. I have looked that up and I'm going, how do I make this stop sounding? And no matter what I see, I cannot figure it out, and which is really kind of horrifying considering I'm a former tech apps teacher. But, I just can't find, if you know how, just tell me, please tell me, because it's really annoying to me. Okay, so this was another banner that I created, and this must have been right around the time David Bowie died or something, and I'm a huge, 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 huge Bowie fan, so I had Bowie up there. And then we get into the world that Alonda becomes a Beachbody Coach. So this is my first one. I have no idea I had no idea what I was doing. None. I just posted pictures of myself. I don't know why, and then put some text down there, and I even forgot a period. I believe in you, change is possible, and I actually do believe that. Change is all that. I mean, hey, my tag is, change starts now. So yeah, I totally believe in that, but I don't know what this was all about, but hey, there you go. Now it gets more interesting. Okay. At this time, I was so full throttle into my Hunbot mode. I had joined Social Team Builders because at the time, Social Team Builders was marketing exclusively to Beachbody Coaches, and you could join the group and get all this help that was going to help you propel your Beachbody business. Did it? No, it did not. But what we were told to do before we actually had to like pay to get a banner, which P.S. I didn't, story behind that, but we had to like share, 5 different things that would like kind of encompass who we are. So the big, huge picture, that's me in the red dress. This is back in the days when I was drinking like a fish. I was a full-time instructional designer. I was really hating doing that. That's my now husband to the right of me with the glasses on. And some of our friends, and we were hanging out at this bar called Shay's downtown Houston. We lived in the Rice Lofts, which is connected to, it's all the same building. I also have my dogs. Chalupa is the brown one, and the black one is Tamale. And then the cityscape, that was actually a picture from my balcony in Midtown Houston. So that's, part of the Houston cityscape. And then the picture of me on the bottom on the right, I was actually getting certified in group fitness instructors, a certification. I was thinking that was going to help me with this whole Beachbody thing. And I did get certified in 2 Beachbody programs, Country Heat and Size, with the idea that I was going to, build a following in this way. The only problem is that no gym in Houston really wanted anything to do with any of that because it's not popular at all. But yet Beachbody is like, oh, get certified. It doesn't help you, so don't do that. If you're a Beachbody coach and if you have success doing that, more power to you. I'm just telling you my story, and I know other people that went through the certification. Same deal. Yeah, not so much. Okay, moving on. Okay, at this point, through Social Team Builders, we were being told about banners and what to do. And if you click someone's banner, you can actually, it'll pop out, and I think it still works like that today. And so there would be, more stuff that you could read about the person. I used to have this long description in case somebody, clicked that. And the whole idea is to kind of showcase your lifestyle. I did hire someone who was recommended from Social Team Builders to create my banner, and I was never really pleased with what the dude did because he didn't really seem to get what I was trying to do. I was trying to go for this smushing together of Alice in Wonderland and the Wizard of Oz with the kind of the coloring and the theme, and I was trying to do something like that, but yeah, that didn't work. So I just ended up doing some stuff myself because it's not horrible. I do have a background in art, and it's this is definitely not fabulous. And P.S. by the way, if I had anything with the writing on my banner, on my Facebook banner thing, whatever, these days, the thing is everybody's like on a mobile, right? And so it looks different. And it's cracking me up because I still see people who are in Social Team Builders because, I kind of know some people in there and I'm still in that group and stuff. And they still have all this writing and everything, this craziness, all busy. And it looks like crap when you look at it on mobile, which, again, that's what most people are using. What are you on right now? Are you watching this from a mobile device? Are you on a laptop? Are you on, a notepad? What are you using? Tell me below in the comments. But, okay, so that's one of them. Now this gets even more entertaining. All right, so the entire idea with Social Team Builders was don't build anything on your profile. And yeah, it's totally true that, you're not supposed to be, selling from your personal profile and everything. So, get a business page. But for us to get a business page, guess what? I had to then run ads. So I paid good money just to get likes on my page, which never led to jack, nor diddly, nor nothing. But I did what I was told. Okay, yeah, so there you go. All right. Oh God. I'm slopping coffee all over me. Okay. I want to say, oh gosh. Oh. I think that this must have been at some point, because I have not found it in my memories, but I think this was a post on my personal profile to try to get people to, over to my page, because apparently that's what I was supposed to be doing, because everything's supposed to happen over on the page, and whatever. Well, who doesn't like winning free stuff? Comment below. Done. Once you entered by following the instructions. Enter my raffle to win a prize. How to enter? Like and follow my page. Facebook, but that page doesn't exactly exist. Write a testimonial on my page about how being in our 5-day group helped you. It's that simple. I will enter you into a raffle and will host a live drawing in 1 week from today. Be sure to follow me. I have free events each month. Okay, this must have been in one of my free groups. Yeah, that's okay. So, I should have read my own thing, right? But, apparently I just can't be bothered with that. Anyway, so this was me trying to, build up that page. And I had, free stuff going on all the time. Good Lord. I just spent so much time. I did so much stuff. And guess what happened? Absolutely nothing. What's that song? There's a song like that. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. This was definitely from one of my free groups. I don't know which one. How's your nutrition? Have you tried any of the recipes in the file section? What questions do you have? Can you feel it in your core? What song did you jam to as you did the size bounce, basic bounce, and party bounce? I worked on these exercises and I will teach you tomorrow. I'm a sweaty mess. Post a sweaty selfie on this thread. Yeah, nobody posted sweaty anything. I was always the one posting the sweaty everything. And this was from from an ab group. And size is one of the Beachbody workouts, and you get like the size bounce. You do get an ab workout from that, believe it or not. But it's nobody cared. But I mean, hey, I'm trying to engage people, and nobody cared. Okay, here we go. I've done a variety of free groups: clean eating challenge, daily recipes, shopping list, and tips. Badass babes and bros, take off on the book. You are a badass. Hydration and affirmation, water challenge combined with positive affirmations. Smooch your pooch, celebration of the love of fur babies with tips. Cuckoo for coconuts, how to create natural facial products in your home. I have other ideas and I would like your input. Below are some things I'm considering for the future. I would like you to like your input heart. If you're interested in other topics, please tell me so I can provide you the best value. What interests you? Button thighs, daily exercises, and clean eating tips and recipes. The whole 3 people on that. How to create natural cleaning products. How to create natural makeup. Steps and stairs. That must have been 10,000 steps a day plus 10 flights of stairs with clean eating tips. Coconut oil wonders, natural products for the home plus recipes using coconut oil in cooking. And as you can see, nobody really cared. I mean, I got some feedback in that, but not much. And I mean, up above, I'm giving you a list of all these free things, all these things that I did in all of my content. It was all original that I did. I did not have someone showing me how to do this. I was just researching everything on my own. Again, it did nothing. Absolutely, whatever that I thought I could sing, I would sing to you. But you know what? Chalupa and Tamale might start howling, so I just won't. Okay, this was from my paid group, which I did not require people to have, Shakeology. 122 comments. Now, you want to hear something funny about this? So this is like, post your workout pictures below. Guess who is doing that? Would that be people in the group? Nope. That'd be yours truly. It is great to share your workouts daily. Doing so helps you hold accountable. And that's the point, right? Let's keep them all in one place. Please post them in this thread going forward. Heart. Again, just me, so lonely. Let me tell you, it was utterly exhausting coming up with ideas all the time, content all the time for the free groups, because the free group is supposed to be kind of like the lead in into the paid group, so that people can see all the value that I provide and be like, oh yeah, she's wonderful, she's great. Of course I want to buy a workout program and get on this shake. Why wouldn't I want to do that? And yeah, absolutely, I want to join your team and start doing this crap myself. Said no one ever. Okay, here's me. All right, you see this mural where it says Houston, and I can't read the rest of it? When we lived in the Rice Lofts, that was our view. My husband, he was my boyfriend, and he was a friend first, then a boyfriend, then a fiance, then a husband, all very kind of condensed. But anyway, we would sit at the window, and it was window time, and we'd be able to see this, and along with other sites. And Market Square is in this area. If you know Houston, you know where Market Square is. I guess if you're an inside the loop kind of person like me, you could be from Houston and have never been to Market Square, but you know what? What can I say? If you're hip, then you do. Thought I'd let you guys know what I will be teaching in my social media group this week. The focus is branding. If you would be of service to you, request to join and I'll add you for the week. See, I also did a group on social media tips because, actually I did learn a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff I learned initially was janky, and I've corrected a lot of that. Now I just kind of don't give a flip. I'm just so over all of it. So over it. Okay. I wanted to let you guys know that next week in my newly launched group, focusing on helping small business owners use social media the right way, I am doing a manifestation series. The event is Manifestation 101, go live each day. Topics: Monday, manifesting basics. Tuesday, manifest more chatter. Wednesday, manifesting action steps. Thursday, how to overcome it's not working. Friday, how to set new patterns. If you would like to join for this week, let me know. Heart. And how many people wanted to do that? Can you count? Can you count? Can you count? Can you count a goose egg? That would be right. Do you struggle with healthy snack options? I'm totally missing cherries, and I do love me some cherries. Now that the season has come and gone, lol, my go-to is Granny Smith apples. I love the tartness. Macintosh is my fave, but this is the second year I've not found them in the grocery store. That is a block from me. Grr. Here are a few options for grabbing something that is not in a bag and filled with chemicals. 5 healthy snacks: mini tostada, frozen grapes, Greek yogurt with honey, and I give like little recipes, and there's 2 others. And really, again, me trying to be helpful and come up with all of this stuff. It's a lot of work being a Beachbody coach and not getting much out of it at all. I got debt. That's what I got. Okay, all right. This is an example of one of my posts, and I'm going to show you the image that goes with it. Notice I am emoji free. Maybe in 2017 the emojis were not the thing. I don't know. Do you know, were people using a lot of emojis in 2017? Are you paying attention to what you're thinking? Are you aware of what you're thinking? If you want to be in control of your life and not feel like you are on a roller coaster, begin by training yourself to be aware of your thinking. Why? Because every thought we think and every word we speak is creating our future. I know it sounds like a simple concept, and you might think this is a bunch of bunk, but what do you have to lose if you try this? Maybe you can ditch beliefs that are not true and empower yourself. When you become aware and truly accept the power of your thoughts have, you can start to deliberately create the life you desire. So if you're thinking, I can't, I'm broke, I don't feel good, and say these things regularly, it's your reality. But you have the power to change it by altering your thought patterns. Dare you try, break free from yourself, your past, and reclaim your personal power. Heart. Need help? Just ask. So, I'm trying to give some, uplifting advice, and I really do believe that we are such powerful beings in how we think. And if you could ask a friend of mine, my friend Kara, she would tell you the person that I was when I was that banner that you saw me with, my friends, my husband and everything, with the dogs and all that, and I was drinking all the time, that person and who I am today, very, very, very different. I was so very negative then, and I will give it to all the personal development, which is part of the vital behaviors for Beachbody. Really, I did take to it like a duck to water, so to speak, and it's changed a lot of me, and it's taken me on paths into things that have kind of like popped up in my life before, but I kind of like poo-pooed. So yeah. So this one now, I'm going to show you the image that goes with this. You are at a disadvantage only if you think you are. And you know what? I still agree with that. Now this image, this is something that I used all the live long day, and I would put just different kind of quotey things on there, and a lot of stuff I would just make up and put it on there because I was trying to quote brand myself, by creating all this stuff. And it was, oh good Lord, it was so exhausting. Oh my God. And you don't even know the half of it. Okay, this was also for my quote paid group, the Fit for Life, after the storm. Now, I'm in Houston, and I went through Hurricane Harvey, and during Hurricane Harvey, I literally would go on the balcony and I would show, the rain coming down. I walked over to 288, which was a couple of blocks from where we lived in Midtown. And I mean, the entire freeway was completely flooded, and I recorded that. My husband and I walked to downtown, and I showed all these places with all this furniture out on the streets. The water was still up in the bayou. We walked down over to Taft and Wall. I know you guys don't know where this is, but this is along Buffalo Bayou. And I forget, what is it, Channel 2 that's over there? There's a TV station over there, and I mean, got flooded, and just everything. And then we walked down to Shepherd, and from Shepherd, then we walked all the way to US 59. I mean, we walked probably like 20 miles that one day. I was so exhausted. Good golly, Miss Molly. But anyway, my point is, so this is now October, so it's all after the storm. That to me was, really spoke, because that storm was really something. And, every month I had a new theme in that group and would come up with stuff. And let me tell you, after a while, I felt so defeated. Mentally, I was so beaten down from working my butt off and doing everything that I was told to do, and then some, being on social media all the live long day. So, hey, I can, be there if you have a question. I mean, I was just a neurotic mess doing this, just trying so hard, and I really feel like it just kind of broke me. It broke me mentally, it broke me physically, it broke my spirit. I mean, that's the bottom line. As much as I was trying all of this, it just broke me. As much as I was built up in some ways, in other ways, I was broken. And I really think even now I'm healing from this time in my past. Because before I became a Beachbody coach, I had gone through breast cancer. I had been, laid off as soon as I came back after breast cancer. So there had been so much turmoil in my life that this just looked like something for me to do that was going to be a way out. And, I got to be kind of artsy and stuff, and I liked that part. I could, play around on that stuff all the live long day, but didn't help me get people. I mean, everything that I tried, all the conversations I started, everything that I did, it didn't get me anywhere. I could not even hold the first rank, which is Emerald. Not the first rank. Going hard for 2 years, I could not hold rank. Just, swallow that, if you will. And honestly, I'm having so much more fun now on YouTube, just making silly little videos. And if people like them, then great, That's how there you have it. I did not include music behind me talking this time. I've really tried to, figure out a good tone. But last night I was showing something to my husband on one of the TVs. I'm like, good golly, that music is so much flipping louder than what it sounds like. And I tested with headphones, and I guess I'm not that fancy. I'm just not that fancy, If you have ideas how to make it better, let me know. Just let me know. Talk to me. Okay, anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about any of the groups that I ran, just ask. I want, and really, if you want me to share more of the content, for the various groups that I ran, I archived a lot of the groups and stuff, and I have a lot of the content somewhere. Just ask, I was really genuinely wanting to help others. I hope you can see that's what my intent was. But the thing is, the system is not set up for everyone to win. And really, it totally cracks me up when there's a coach from a large team who is, a coach making money, and at least, and I honestly think, especially now how so much has changed, that even the ones making money are struggling. I just suspect that. But it'll crack me up when I'll see posts that they're like, oh, this was my first 10 weeks of how much I made. And I just want to say, bitch, please, my first, 52 weeks, please. I've got 0, 0, 0, 0. And you see with them, it might be $12, $600, all over the place. But that was 10 years ago or so. And, what worked in social media then does not work now. Social media is loud and it is crowded. What they did was novel, and now it is commonplace, and now it's become just so icky because we have r/anti-MLM and all this other stuff that's out there that people see through this stuff. I could literally do an entire video on how things, what they did versus what I've tried or totally could do that. I really, honestly, I just enjoy making these videos on YouTube, and I don't really even think about I'm not making them for a particular reason, I'm not making them thinking this is going to draw thousands of people to me. It's for me, honestly, it's if somebody likes it and gets something out of it, great, that's fabulous. But I'm not doing it with the intent of anything. It's just fun. And to be totally transparent with you, I'm really, really, really kind of over Facebook and Instagram and all that nonsense. It's just exhausting. It's just exhausting. This whole idea, you got to build a brand in a particular way and do this and do that. So over it. Alrighty, okay. Enough of my yabbering. I may make another video today, which would be an r/anti-MLM. I'll try to get to that. If you have been impacted by an MLM, meaning you joined and found that, quote, building a business is not exactly what you expected because the system is, set up against you, speak out. The best thing you can do is file a report with the FTC. People impacted by MLMs typically are very unlikely to file a report. I think that has to do with being embarrassed or ashamed, and the MLMs are counting on that. Until more people flood the FTC about each incident from each company, nothing is going to change. Your voice adds fuel to the fire. The only way we can make a change is to speak out. Again, MLMs count on the fact you're not going to take action. I really hope you will join me and share your story if you have one, and if you know someone, encourage them to speak out and tell their own MLM story. If you like this type of content, I would love it if you would consider subscribing and give the video a thumbs up. Share it with someone if you think they would enjoy it. And remember, change starts now.